Reporting now in the WRAL Live Center, we want to get you the latest update on the situation that's happening in between Iran and Israel. The on again, off again ceasefire is apparently on again as we take a live look at Tel Aviv this noon hour. Before leaving for NATO summit this morning, President Trump had strong words for Israel and Iran. He was especially upset with Israel for violating the truce. Israel struck a radar site north of Tehran hours after a ceasefire was due to take effect. Now, according to the Prime Minister's office, Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel refrained from conducting any further strikes after he spoke to President Trump earlier today. Again, this ceasefire appears to be on again. We're waiting to see exactly what's going to happen in the next few hours. We'll, of course, be following this story right here in this noon hour and bringing any updates in the WRAL Live Center.
Well, we've passed the 12-hour mark where that fragile truce was supposed to be joined by the Israelis, and now it looks as though it is still holding despite the odds and despite back and forth firing between Israel and Iran this morning. Now, here in Tel Aviv, we were woken up to not just one, not two, but three successive sirens, all of them in the space of just about an hour. And this was, very disturbing for a population who probably thought that they were going to never hear a siren, at least for the time being. There is a lot of confidence here that this deal is going to hold, despite what we heard this morning. And people that I've been speaking to or are close to the Prime Minister's office, they tell me that this is seen as finished. And even though the Israelis haven't necessarily gotten all of what they wanted, all of what Benjamin Netanyahu had proposed, which is the total destruction of Iran's nuclear program, it looks as though they're prepared to quiet their guns for the time being. There are still assessments about just how much damage the U.S. and the Israelis have done against the Iranians over the past more than 10 days. So it's still yet to be known what happened to Iran's nuclear stockpile, what happened to most of its weapons, and whether or not even that regime is going to remain in power. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.